Hello everyone, this is Benjamin T. Collier, also known as Poison Dot Frog. Welcome back to another Cosmic Invasion video. We got some DLC. Now, this is hardly day one, I'm late getting around to this DLC, but I think that's okay because everyone excited for this kind of wanted to let them be excited about it for a while, because I had suspicions that my own take on this would be more of a downer, as my videos on this game generally are. Because the inclusion of Cyclops is interesting. When I did my video on changes that I wanted to see made to the game, one of the things I talked about was the idea of bringing in Cyclops. And I don't remember everything I said, but in summary, the idea of Cyclops in this game is a good idea. But the problem is, it's Cosmic Invasion, and my experience with this game is Cosmic Invasion does not want you to have projectile attacks. Like, what you do have, they give to you begrudgingly, and in sarcastically small amounts. To the point that what they're hoping is there will be no point in you even using the projectile attacks and it will just stick to melee. So that even if Cyclops was added to this game, it would not feel like Cyclops. It would just be a guy who punches and kicks, and occasionally throws out a projectile here and there. And so the time has come for me to find out whether or not I need to eat my words. But if so, my diet allows for salty food, so that's okay. I will say right off the bat, I'm disappointed that it's not Phoenix Force Cyclops. Given the themes of this game, and given the characters that they've already done alternate takes on, like Cosmic Ghost Rider, as opposed to regular Ghost Rider, they seem to be going for a theme of, if there's a more space-oriented version of this character, then that's what we'll go for. And I had hoped that we would get Phoenix Force Cyclops because of that, and clearly we did not. I'm sure that color palette exists, but with that jacket, it's not gonna look right anyways. And part of my reasoning was also, I think Phoenix Force Cyclops has other powers in addition to the laser beams. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that could have been their, backup thing for, all the ways that they don't want you to have laser beams. They could have given him other things instead to make melee more effective. That could have been their out. And I've never seen this version of Cyclops until now. But my exposure to X-Men is very limited. I'm sure everyone who is a proper fan of Cyclops is losing their fricking minds over the fact that he's got a jacket. To me, it just looks like he's trying to copy Gambit. This is just making me want to see Gambit in this game now. So, not having the same effect on me. I'm also surprised to see the Thing on his own, without the rest of the Fantastic Four. I assumed all four of them would be their own bundle. But it looks like they're wanting to do 2 character releases at a time. Surprising choice, but also they're not asking a ton of money, so I think that's fair. So what does it say here? Cyclops and the Thing join the battle. The Fantastic Four's Rocky Bruiser and the X-Men's leader are here. Fight back Annihilus' forces as the Thing and Cyclops. Now, in our first paid DLC. New vaults? New corpse files, okay. Yes, I pronounce it corpse. I don't know how else to pronounce it. Once a troubled youth, Scott Summers trained himself into becoming the confident leader of the X-Men. Now, Cyclops leads his fellow mutants to protect a world that fears and hates them. Ace pilot Ben Grimm was transformed by cosmic rays into the orange... I actually weirdly never thought about his color until now. But I think I always, at least in my mind's eye, saw him as, like, sand-colored. But they're very specifically here saying orange, and that's weird to me. Because, like, how often do you see orange rocks? Anyways, rocky-skinned thing. Despite the massive change, Ben remains as human as ever and always ready for an adventure or to protect his family. As human as ever. I don't know why they felt the need to point that out. He is classed as a mutant, right? But like Fantastic Four was before X-Men, so it was before mutant as a label existed. X-Men was, I think, the introduction of the idea of just mutants as a thing. As like a general blanket excuse for people being different. And before that, everything needed to have an explanation, like, in this case, cosmic rays. So I'll confess that I'm aware that my level of appreciation of the thing is not as high as it ought to be. I think in the context I've always seen him, it's always been a matter of it could have been him or the Hulk, and why don't we just have the Hulk? Isn't the Hulk supposed to be better? And I assume that's an extremely narrow perspective. And I know he has a lot of fun catchphrases, and that's probably supposed to be representative of the kind of personality that he has. Is that he's actually a fun guy to take into brawls, like, just for the sake of how much fun he has. Kind of like Wolverine, but with just muscles. And I'm sure every Fantastic Four film that I've ever seen has not helped. Try and get an idea of what he is actually like as a character. But maybe this game can help inform my perspective a bit. Now, given that it's been a while, and these are two brand new characters I've never tried before, and they're both starting off at level 1, and there still isn't an option for easy mode, for campaign mode, and just given my general trust issues with this game, I'm gonna be doing stage 1. But after that, I may try and get both of them to level 5, or whatever unlocks their passive skill. And then do another stage after that. Plus, I think this is the stage where it's easiest to spam combos to get XP faster. Unless they've patched that out. Because I can tell from other places, like, shooting enemies with the turrets does not count towards building combos. So clearly, being able to do an infinite combo in order to level up faster, they were trying to avoid that. So this is definitely cheese. If it's still in. But it's cheese that will help me put out this video faster. So yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten a new stage yet. I think I assumed that new stages would be coming with new characters. And so far they haven't announced a new stage for future DLC, just a new mode. I don't know if that'll include new stages, but I feel like they've set up this game in such a way that new stages can be added without it breaking the flow of things, because there's already branching paths in existence in some places. So it's not like new stages have to be added to you know, either at the very beginning or the very end. They can be added beside an existing stage with just branching path options. So you can have new stages even in the traditional arcade mode without the game actually being longer as a result of it. They've set themselves up very nicely for that, so I'm surprised they haven't done anything with that yet. Maybe that's coming? I don't know. Oh, are those his shades? I thought he just had giant red eyes for a sec. Okay. Color palettes. Yeah, I feel like that's supposed to be Phoenix Force. It does not look like it. At all. All yellow. Ooh. I could go with basic edgelord black and gray. It's like my primary thing. I feel like they've given me a bunch of colors right off the bat before I've even leveled up the character. That's supposed to have been the case? Without actually seeing the visor, it's hard to tell. And like, honestly, all of these I feel like would be cool, except that the jacket is ruining it for me. Honestly, I feel like all of these would be better without the jacket. Every single one of these.
Cyclops,
I guess I'll go with that
it's
one.
on site.
Okay. Alright, then. Someone tell me who the puppy is, because it's staring into my soul and I want to know why. Also, the clever way that they've designed him so that... Ooh, blue. So that he can be wearing a tank top or not wearing a tank top. Hulk colors! So you can play as the Hulk. Quit complaining. What the heck? Negative zone? Is that what that's referencing? Looks pretty cool, but also looks insane. Molten. Okay, which of these do I think I want to go with his basic, actually. Because like I said, I feel like I need reintroduction to this character, like over and over again. I feel like I need reintroducing to this character until I finally, like, get it. Because I know there's something there, and I just, for some reason, have never been introduced to him properly yet. But maybe Thing with a puppy can change that.
It's clobbering time.
Well, let's hope so.
A mighty evil is waging war across the cosmos.
We know.
Annihilus has emerged from the depths.
Perfect.
Now what's
cover
important
for a
right now?
bank job.
Great job. Okay.
Don't need the old spider sense to figure out there's trouble downtown.
Watch out,
Pew,
these
pew,
bugs have
pew.
been sent by Annihilus himself.
Okay. Mixed feelings. Oh, I've already found my infinite combo opportunity. Okay. So, I'll take this time then to explain. I immediately have to eat my words. Because I said, I forget the exact number, but I think I said he would have, like, maybe 5 shots before having to, like, close his eyes for several seconds before being able to shoot again. You can actually just shoot infinitely with him. This is exactly This is exactly what Cyclops needed to be. I haven't even tried anything else. This isn't his special. It's not his ultra attack. This is just basic attack. His basic attack, first hit at least, is this. And I can immediately do an infinite combo. This is exactly what Cyclops needed to be, and exactly what I thought they would refuse to do. And this alone is restoring my faith in the developers of this game, understanding their characters and knowing how to do their powers properly. Does it take a few hits to take out, like, a basic enemy? Yeah. I mean, like, this guy's already dead. He died several minutes ago. This is just his dead body flopping about. But again, this is just his basic attack. It's expected, and should be expected, that his basic attack would take several shots to be able to kill an enemy. I haven't even tried his... is it called special or is it called something else? Like, for most characters, it's just the projectile attack, and there's a limited number of shots. And I'll get to that in a minute. Or two. I'm just honestly, like, needing to take some time to process. Like, I don't know if I can accurately communicate to you guys how much of a shift this is. That I'm able to play as a character in this game and feel like I have the powers that that character has. For me, I know most people have absolutely loved this game. For whatever reason. And my own experience with this game has been primarily disappointment. Because nobody feels like themselves. With the exception, the only exception I can think of is Captain America. Like, the way that he fights and the way that his shield works feels like how that's supposed to work. Everybody else does not feel like themselves. From my experience. This is the second time in this entire game with the large number of characters that this game has. This is only the second time that I have felt like I have the power that I'm supposed to. That is a huge deal for me. And this is a DLC character, which means it's post-launch. If this is reflective of what to expect in the future, that the game is actually okay with you having projectile attacks now. Like, if that's changing, if that's what to expect moving forward, I can look forward to things again. You know? One of the reasons I was so late getting to this DLC is because I was not expecting this to work out. I was not expecting Cyclops, for obvious reasons. I was expecting a character called Cyclops who would just punch and kick people. But this is actual Cyclops. Cyclops can actually shoot lasers. He can shoot a lot of lasers. He can, in fact, shoot an absolute freaking buttload of lasers without having to recharge. Like Cyclops is supposed to be. This is game-changing. Okay. So, what is my special? Oof. Nice. And I can keep the combo going. Ooh. And it pushes me back. Ah, you died. Oh. Exactly 900? Wow. I did not time that. That just happened. Okay. So I assume he's got some other moves. I guess I can check them out. Does he have a charge? Yes. It's short range. Shoots the ground. Okay. Let's try that out on an enemy and see if it has like a special effect. Oh, it's a knockup. Okay. Disagree with that.
Eye blast. Catapult beam.
So the AI sadly is as frustrating as they were before.
I need to recharge.
Oh wow, seriously? Okay.
I need to recharge.
Well, okay. That is something of a downer. Not too much, because I do still have like the unlimited weak attacks as far as projectiles.
Visor strike.
But yeah.
I need to recharge.
Gonna have to find someone to like try out. Oh yeah. Heard about this one. His dodge is also an attack. Which is a surprise. Okay, someone new come at me. Need to test this out on like someone with full health. Yep. Okay, so it can kill.
Don't get up.
Or is he different for some reason?
Recharge.
Oh, right.
Optic blast. I need to recharge.
So I don't know if it's because it's being divided between the two of them. I'm trying to find just one guy on his own, but it's kind of hard.
I need to recharge.
Okay, so his
Food keeps you in the fight.
special attack, that's not his ultimate, but his special. Actually, remind me, which button is ultimate attack? I forget. R1. So the ultimate attack is what they call special? Okay. Yeah, triangle doesn't have a specific designation then. Okay. Ooh. That's really good. But yeah, the sustained beam that looks like it should absolutely murder people. Doesn't really. Like if you hit someone with the entirety of this, if you hit one target with the entirety of that, you can take out a basic enemy. But anything more than basic, getting hit by this, if that doesn't kill, that's quite weak for what it looks like. But again, there is also this. As long as you're okay with that.
I need more focus.
Oh, don't have focus. Okay, good.
I need to recharge.
Yeah, like because somebody else got in the way. That didn't quite kill either of them.
I need to recharge.
That guy died from it. Okay. Do I have dash? Yes. Okay. Sort of. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Didn't quite work as I wanted to. Uppercut? Ooh. Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm impressed. I do feel like... Okay, maybe I'll do one more. Just to get a sense of...
Hey, come on! There's enough dough to go around for
Yeah.
everyone.
He's got like a 3-hit stronger attack. Does that also send out a projectile? I'm unclear. But yeah, anyways, it is time, I feel. See what this guy can do. Ooh, okay. I immediately have shields to deal with the problem.
Grabbing some grub's good for you.
That's his ultimate. Okay. Punch. What's his uppercut attack? Seems to be working out kind of good. Don't know if I can get to this shield guy, like, around him fast enough.
Gotta get my noggin in the game.
I don't have enough focus. Really?
Gotta get my noggin in the game.
That's his, triangle. Is a grab, I guess. I'm just... Yeah, I'm just analyzing the focus meter. So... Yeah, I was confused about the fact that there was, like, 4 bars while they're at level 1. That seemed early. And it's making more sense now, but also... that's not how a focus meter should be. Unless when you get increases from leveling up, it goes in quarters. Maybe that's why they're doing it, and I need to rethink my special attack as taking up specifically 4 bars of focus, instead of thinking of it as taking up 1 bar of focus. Like a longer bar. Maybe I need to start thinking in those terms.
Getting my focus back.
It's an odd way of doing it, though, and was confusing me at first. Oh, I forgot about that.
I gotta get away from these freaks.
Why are they chasing Beetle? They want the name of his tailor?
The troopers think he's one of them, betraying the hive mind.
Oh no. Beetle's a crook.
Ooh.
We have to help him.
These things. Okay, hold on. I do, in fact, want to try out
You're done. I need to recharge.
this here.
Optic blast.
Can't hit as many of these guys all at once, though. Okay. Well, now I know. Grab! I just wanted to see what grab I can do. Okay, so I could chuck down.
The trash.
Anything else? Yes, I can punch them. Okay.
Blast jaws, all of yous.
Alright, Cyclops and his dog.
Keeps you in the fight.
Okay. Bruh.
Picking up the trash.
I can catch him! Ooh. I can grab them in the air. Can I grab you? No.
Get paid, you shop.
Can do that. Punch. Hit
Grabbing
that.
some grub's good for you.
Nice.
Come
Boss
on.
fight. Yeah.
You can have my share of the loot.
Alright.
No, don't, please. Life threatening.
Oh, I can do the cannonball from the air.
Life threatens.
Never thought
Only
I'd
a
miss
one
that
bounce,
sparkling
though.
beetle repartee.
He's under Annihilus' control. Fate wars to death.
I needed to dodge out of that, but I could not because I'm a block on my character.
Picking up the trash!
I can't grab you and do stuff? It's lame. Well, that went well. Extra HP. Focus. Extra HP. Passive skill. Nice. Extra HP. So I'll go check out what the passive skill is in the hero lab. And then I'll do one more stage. 7 levels. I should be able to do some stuff with that. But it is now seeming like, if you don't mind taking the time, Cyclops might be the easiest character to get infinite combos with. But yeah, I think if you know the tactic, that swarm of bugs in this stage is still the best way to go, or at least the fastest.
I gotta change my costume.
The new colors are only for reaching level 10, right? Oh yeah, and Cosmic Matrix. That's how I got some of the other colors. So they haven't like added cubes here, have they? I don't think. No, it doesn't look like it. It's certainly patterned in a way that they easily could add cubes if they want to, but I think that would also require adding more stages. Or just that new mode they're talking about. So yeah, that's why both Cyclops and Thing have more palettes at the start, is because there isn't another way, like there isn't the usual way of getting more palettes. So that makes sense. Okay. Passive, overpowered, increases optic blast damage over consecutive attacks. Are you freaking kidding me? Although, is that his basic? Move list. Optic blast is the triangle, okay. So not the one that I was doing the infinite combo with. But the longer you're attacking an enemy with that blast, the more damage they will take. Which is good, but it sounds like that's only... It says consecutive? Consecutive attacks, so... That might only apply if there's only the one target then. It might not apply if you catch 2 enemies in the same beam, because the damage seems to alternate between them. I mean, we can try it out anyways, I don't know. Try it out. Thing. Passive. Rock solid. Sprinting attack is armored. Lasting longer? I don't think I got much use out of his sprinting attack. So first impressions, I'm surprisingly impressed with both of these guys. And feeling confident about taking on a higher stage, although the primary one I had in mind was Genosha. So like Savage Lands, but more X-Men themed. Which I know isn't much higher, but it's like precisely one stage higher. I think that one. I don't remember where I saw the yellow and black Cyclops. I don't think it was on the show. Like the old 90s show. But for some reason that's the one that's
It's on site.
standing out more to me. And go with crystal thing.
Robbery time!
Strange activity was detected at the old Sentinel complex. Please, be careful.
Careful is
Victory favors training.
a thing that I can do sometimes. So how do you respond to this? He responds by like trying to squish a bug. Okay. That's good to know. Is this a glitch? Does he not understand that I'm not there? Is he trying to punch the lasers? Is that what was happening? Did he think the lasers themselves were me? Why can't I hit this?
When all of this is over, I'm blasting
Why
this
aren't you
place
dead
up.
yet? Why do you keep coming back?
Need to recharge.
Need to recharge. Oh. Yeah? Okay.
I can sense mutants here. Make sure to check the cells.
Yeah, it's weird. For a game that like expects you to use dodge, but also only enables you to dodge to the left or the right, it feels like I should have some way of like sidestepping a projectile that's coming at me from the left or the right by just going up or down. But apparently that's not fast enough. So, again, like, either give characters the ability to either block or dodge, depending on the situation, and not just depending on which character they are. Like every other game that has block and dodge mechanics. Or give me a way of, like, going up or down faster. I guess what I was supposed to have done was, like, dodge to the right and bypass the projectile by doing that, although I don't know if dodge works that way. Guess I could try it if I remember. Pew, pew, pew. Right, you try shooting me. Ah, that does work. Okay. Trying to remember that then.
Need to recharge.
Oh, you don't. You're fine.
Food keeps you in the fight.
Oh, jeez.
You're done. I need to recharge.
I killed both of those guys with the one beam attack. So maybe I can take out a pair. Okay. That would be good. That would be an improvement. I'm not there. It's hit 4 in the combo. Okay. Hit 4 in the combo. I don't know how to use that strategically, like plan it out. I don't know if I can. Anyways. Ooh. This just looks like a game glitch, but a cool one. Are you serious? So I was told my running attack is improved. Ooh. Oh yeah, charge attacks. I've been forgetting that's even a thing. Wait, hold on. Wait there. Yahtzee Streak Special? Street. Okay. Again, I'm not familiar with everything. So forgive me. Or not, it's your call. I can grab sentinels too? And however... Ouch. Struggling to know what to do against this guy, but also he's dead, so...
Pilots, a
Fine.
mystery indeed.
Well... Well, I will save that for how I naturally feel like God wants to play. I think it's Cyclops. Out of these two. Can I win a fight by just dodging?
Food keeps you in the fight.
I'm starting to wonder that now. What did I do? Okay.
The prisoners are now safe. They've mentioned other movements being kidnapped by sentinels to some other location.
These bugs don't have the brains for this type of outfit. Whatever it is, they'll have to
I'm
piece the
like
rock
doing a
with
combo by just dodging. Well. Yeah, I do still have to be careful with how I time it if I'm trying to dodge through a projectile. But yeah, it's doable.
Visor strike. I need to recharge.
Oh, you're dead. Okay.
I need to recharge. You're done. I need to recharge.
Yeah, I feel like combat's flowing well.
Optic blast.
I mean, well for me. And how I normally perform at this game.
I need to recharge.
Things feel like they're moving naturally. I'm doing pretty good alternating between my attacks. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to like make some distance with this guy, don't I? Okay. Can't walk all the way up there. Is how this apparently works. Okay.
Optic beam. Food
Dude.
keeps you in the fight.
It's one of these aim
Master move.
bucketheads.
Bucket heads. Alright. Oh jeez, okay. How exactly... Okay. Is it because I'm too close to him? I forgot how to fight this guy, honestly.
I need to recharge. No discipline.
Yeah.
I need to recharge.
Ouch.
Don't get up. Clobber that major.
Yeah, I
predicament.
feel like... I think this is part of the... like, the reason why I don't come to this stage more often. His, like, attacks and vulnerability phases don't seem to work like I expect them to, for the kind of boss that he is. Okay. Good. Try and get some distance going here. Where's your other hand? There it is. Yeah. The heck? Alright, okay. Duh. Okay. Ooh. There we go. With a sufficient amount of practice, I could probably figure out what their pattern actually is for how I'm supposed to deal with those diagonal laser energy blasts just coming out of his eyes. I don't know, maybe something about the indicators coming too early, or just the fact that the attacks are happening diagonally and the hitboxes are different than I expect them to be. I don't know. Just the way that that boss fight feels just keeps not feeling natural to me. And that's why I don't go there. Yeah, that's a problem that I unfortunately still have with this game. Is that
Forge has tracked Sentinel flight patterns.
the stages are fun. At least most of them are fun until you get to the boss, and then the boss is just an awkward buzzkill most of the time. Like, I feel like the fun of the game completely stops when you get to the boss. And that's unfortunate. But anyways, that's the game in general. As far as specifically the new stuff, these two, this is fun. I want to play as Cyclops more now. As I said, this is a complete 180 from what I was expecting, from what the game had taught me to expect about how characters work. The way that they've designed Cyclops, I don't know if they saw my video, but no, I made assumptions about how Cyclops would be based on how the entire game is. Like, every character in this game who should be good at projectile attacks. Thinking primarily about Iron Man. The way that they've built Cyclops as a fighter completely defies everything they'd been doing up to this point. And in a good way. Like I said, Cyclops feels like himself. And although the, I'm gonna say triangle attack, was weak at first, once you get the passive skill, that too feels like it should. So yeah. And I think I can live with the fact that he's got a jacket. I think I can learn. Would still have preferred Phoenix Force Cyclops, if I'm being honest. But regardless of that, this is cool. Cyclops might actually turn out to be a new favorite. So, have you guys tried out this DLC, and how do you feel about it? So let me know in the comments. Let me know how wrong I am about everything in the comments. And anybody who agrees with me about anything, like, let me know that as well, because I need the boosts to my confidence. And like a lot of us do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. There will probably be more on this in the near or distant future, depending on stuff. I hope you're all staying safe. I'll see you later.